Good morning and happy Saturday. Happy weekend to everybody. The sun has reached 27 degrees Virgo, and in the Sabian symbols, that's the grand dames having tea. At first you're like, damn it. That's not what we need to see. It's a pretty deep message. It's about privilege that's on display. Rituals of refinement, rituals that are exclusive, and the illusion of control. Tea is both a luxury, but also like a common ground. When the entitled, the rich, and the privileged refuse to share, history warns us that that's the perfect brew for a revolt. I think we've heard of that before. Boston Tea Party, anyone? That's this degree's shadow. And entitlement clings so tightly that dignity and equity collapse. Rebellion becomes inevitable, which is important because today we're going to talk about Sun opposing Saturn. Yeah, that's the big transit for today. Yeah. Before the eclipse. Yeah. Before the equinox. Yeah. All that stuff. Sun opposing Saturn. Across the sky, remember Saturn's retrograde at the 28th degree of Pisces. We remember that symbol, right? He's been there for a while. A fertile garden under the moon. This is not about spectacle. This is not about performance. It's about what grows in the quiet. It's about what seeds you've planted. It's about the work you've done internally, inside, when there were no lights. What survives when no one is looking? Saturn asks, what have you cultivated in the dark? What seeds have you planted? And which seeds of justice and resistance have you been tending to, nurturing? Because here we are, Sun opposing Saturn. It happens once a year. It's a tough duty, but I'm ready for it this year. Man-made rules and laws are pissing me off. So here we are, standing at the tipping point, yeah? Between privilege and accountability. Between formal teas and hidden gardens. Between spectacle and actual survival. And again, the timing, the cosmic timing of it all. Everyone's talking about endings with this eclipse. Also, like with endings, there's also beginnings. The cosmic times are saying the balance is due. Okay? The scales are being weighed, and one of them is short. A lot. What is harvested this season isn't just crops. It's truths, it's movements, it's realization, it's reckoning. Politically, you can feel it, yes? The powerful cling to their tea parties. Look at my ballroom. Look at my ballroom. Remember? There's circles of wealth, privilege, propaganda, and performance. We're going to see a lot of performance this weekend. Under the surface, Saturn is tapping another story. People tending to their gardens of resistance. People gathering in the shadows. People sharing. Communities coming together. Collective coming together. I don't know about you all, but recent events made it, and I thought I was doing good weeding my garden. It made it all the way too clear who I need to share my garden with. But honestly, I love clarity. Remember, clarity is a love language that we so desperately need right now, because it's all Saturn points to us cultivating actual care and solidarity where the system refuses to meet us. This opposition asks, do you align with entitlement, formality, or with responsibility and equity? You drinking the tea of distraction or planting the seeds of liberation? And because the eclipse is next, okay? Nothing held in privilege's grip is going to be able to stay hidden. What is rotten in the teacup will spill out. What was cultivated underground will start breaking through the soil, start to rise. Remember that wonderful quote? They tried to bury us, but then we found out we were seeds. My dears, be safe. Protect your energy. Notice where you've given your power away to false authorities, to male figures, to a society that truly never held you as it should have. Call it back. Call that all back. This is not the season to be drained by someone else's performance of power. Instead, protect your space, set your wards, clean it all out. clarity, right? Because things are going to get foggier. It's darkest before dawn. Break away from comparison, judgment, break away from all the poison in your vessel. We are not going to eat poison and say it's nourishing us anymore, okay? Virgo season is like, please stop that. Remember Octavia Butler's warning. She didn't predict the future with her books that you could read right now that would really help you understand what's going on. She recognizes the pattern. And the pattern is repeating. Sun and Saturn will not let us ignore the divide between spectacle and survival this weekend. The equinox is going to tip the scales. The eclipse is going to expose the truth, what was in the shadows. The garden that you've been tending to in secret, that's where the future grows. Be very safe. I love you all. Don't believe everything you see for like the next week. Remember, that's why you got to make your belly healthy so your intuition can know what's real and what's not. Okay? Have a good day.